And it's been a while. I obviously cut my hair. My hair is a little darker, and you are seeing me in the car. Well, there's a lot been going on the past few months with me, and that's kind of why I've been away, and I kind of was wanting to talk about that. While I am currently on the road to my parents for Christmas. I am driving. This is my first solo road trip, driving this long completely by myself. Milo's with me, which is exciting and a little scary at the same time, but I know I'll be fine. It's about 16-hour drive to where my parents live in Phoenix. I'm not driving from Dallas. I've been on the road for about 3 hours. I just stopped and got some gas. And grabbed a bite of, I guess, sort of like second breakfast, if you want to call it. And I still have about 12 hours until I get there. But while I was here, I wanted to kind of talk about, just what's been going on with me and where I've been the past 3 months. There's been a lot of life changes. I moved out of my tiny little apartment and have a roommate now, and it's been great. Someone I play soccer with, I'm really good friends with, and it just so happened to work out where we both are looking for a place at the same time. We found this great apartment, and we are just enjoying it. We've been decorating for every holiday, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, and of course Christmas. And yeah, it's been awesome, and I cannot be more thankful for it, especially with all my health stuff. Sorry if the camera is a little shaky. A lot of these roads are under construction and things like that. But yeah, so that's what I did. I moved out of my other apartment in August, and wow, this lighting's going to be great for a little bit. Moved out of my apartment in August, and I've been living there ever since and absolutely loving it. And I've been dealing with a lot of health stuff, personal stuff, and it wasn't the right time for me to continue making videos and stuff like that, which, is fine. I mean, it's under my control of when I want to do videos. And so I've just figured I'd just take a break for a lot of my different projects, so I can kind of focus on my health and focus on getting all that and feeling back to normal. I mean, this past year has been kind of a whirlwind between moving into my own place and new job and things like that, and just adjusting to living alone and all those things, and also on top of it being diagnosed with Crohn's disease about 8 months ago, which is insane that it's been about 8 months, and just dealing with all of that. And so yeah, that's kind of what's been going on, not only like in terms of dealing with the Crohn's disease and trying to get that under control. Honestly, just haven't been in a good place mentally. Just there was a lot of stuff where I just felt very beat down, very just really not myself, and I think that's a normal thing that people don't really talk about, but it's normal for that to happen, where you just kind of go through a phase, especially the past 2 years where I got out of a pretty serious relationship. I had to adjust and pretty much work hard to get to where I am, I guess, quote unquote stable. I mean, I don't know if you can be stable in 2020, but I'm actually now feeling more and more stable because I have, a car, I have a decent job, I am having a great social life, and that was hard to get back to, and I finally feel like I'm getting starting it, and so I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at that, but I definitely feel like I've finally embraced the change, and I finally, like I said, feel like myself again, where I joke around and I laugh and just like laugh and joke around and just have fun and just try to, you know, take one day at a time. I've never been good at taking one day at a time. I've never, like, gosh, never ever been good at doing that. But I finally feel like just with everything that has gone on the past couple years, I was kind of forced to, and just kind of live every, you know, just live in the moment and things like that. And I know that's a tough lesson for me particularly to learn, because there was a lot of goals and a lot of dreams and stuff like that I wanted right now. And don't get me wrong, I still want them right now, but I also have to embrace the fact that it's God's timing, it's not mine. And these past 2 years have definitely taught me that, especially this past year has definitely taught me that. And yeah, so I feel like I'm in a much better place mentally, or at least I'm starting to get into a better place mentally. I'm nowhere near perfect at that, and I'm nowhere near at the perfect spot when it comes to that. And people who struggle with mental illness and like depression and anxiety, I'm sure can relate to that, where it's an ongoing battle. And I also know that coinciding with that, you know, my Crohn's disease has definitely calmed down with me just finally taking a stand and saying, you know what, no, this is not you. You're not one who really second guesses herself, or, you know, you don't beat yourself up for certain things. You truly are a person that embraces who they are and doesn't let anyone else tell you different. And you have the self-confidence where no one can tell you different, or if they do, it doesn't affect you. Where for me, I felt like it was getting to a point where it affected me, and that's not okay. That's not who I am as a person. Most people who have met me or know me know that I have very high self-esteem and self-confidence. Or these past few months, I wasn't there, and that's okay. Like, it happens, and so I now feel like I'm back to that, and I feel back to being, you know, wanting to go after certain things that have been interesting going after, and going from there. And I'm like so happy, especially the fact that I'm taking this trip. I've been needing something like this for a while. I know it's hard with quarantine and, you know, COVID and things like that. I'm doing everything safely. It's just me in the car, of course, little Milo, and he's my little companion buddy. But I'm going to my parents, and it's just them. They've been working from home, and they've pretty much stayed home. If anyone's good at quarantine, it's my dad. He's definitely a homebody. And I haven't get to see them, and since my birthday, they came out and visited, which is nice. But I haven't been out to Arizona in, oh my gosh, almost 2 years. And Arizona is like a really good, honestly, it's a good breakaway place, like a good weekend trip. I've practically grown up there, even though I'm born and raised in California. Arizona has a pretty special place in my heart in terms of just good memories and places I could go to really disconnect and unwind. There's so much to do. There's so much hiking and off-roading and activities like that, or like in the winter, because the weather's beautiful. And in the summer, like, you have the river, you have the lakes, you have all kinds of stuff like that. And I was a river girl. I was born and raised on the water, you know, either river or ocean. So it's definitely a special place in my heart. And with everything that's gone on with me mentally, it's like, I know that after I take this trip and I just finally relax and unwind, I will definitely back to being the driven, ambitious, self-confident woman that I know that I am. And and also just be better, and also learn and grow and be a better person. So that's what's been going on with me. I just wanted to it gives me something to do and kind of keep me awake while I'm driving. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Of course, I'm going to vlog the rest of the trip. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm not happy about this long drive, but I'm excited for it. And thought I'd do another check-in. I am currently a little bit outside of El Paso, and I've been on the road for 7 hours, and just stopped to grab gas, and I'm gonna get another bite. I guess this would be lunch. I have another 8 hours to go, but we're still doing good. Hi, buddy. He's a good little road trip buddy. He's calm. He usually sleeps most of the time. Ready to keep going? I have made it to my parents' house, and whew, that was a long trip. I did it in 15 hours, which is pretty good. It's the longest trip I've ever driven by myself, and pretty glad I made it, and I didn't even have to stop and rest or anything like that. But it's pretty late, and so I'm gonna end it right here for tonight, and then I will see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas Eve. Just woke up. My hair looks a mess, but my dad is currently working and my mom's still asleep, so I'm just gonna have some coffee this morning and kind of relax a little bit before we start our day. I figured I'd also show you some of the decorations that my mom did. She is very big on decorating, especially for the holidays. I kind of guess it runs in the family because I'm pretty much the same way. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for today and relax. And now we're all dressed, and Mom and I are gonna go for a ride in the Jeep. I haven't had the chance to do that since they've got it, so that'll be cool just to drive around and see the Christmas decorations. We may go to an outlet mall. We're gonna take Milo with me, but I guess it's an outdoor outlet mall, which will be really cool to check out and just kind of explore a little bit. So this is what my mom decides to wear while we're riding in the Jeep. It's Christmas Eve. Of course, we have some festive. From going on a Jeep. It was really cool. My parents love it, and I don't blame them. I love it too. I would rather have a Jeep right now, especially to go off-roading in Arizona. And we just went and drove around a little bit and just kind of looked at the sights and stuff like that. And now we're back, and I'm taking Milo on a walk. And then maybe we're just gonna have some lunch and hang around the house. Maybe start baking, who knows. finished a workout, and I'm trying to be good about this trip and try to work out every day or at least every other day so I can keep all that up. And also I'm trying to involve like my parents and stuff like that, so it'll be fun. But today was just me. So just finished the workout, and I think we're gonna start on the baking for tomorrow. So actually I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's actually the day after Christmas. I may split this vlog into 2 parts, but I decided not to vlog yesterday for Christmas. I figured just hang out with my family and enjoy all that. Today I'm actually, me and my mom are gonna head up to my grandma's, and we're also gonna stop by like a state park, which is gonna be really beautiful. So I'm excited about that. I haven't been there in a while, actually a few years actually. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm getting packed up and ready to go. Blue. We're back in the car driving. We didn't get to really walk around because someone came up to us and was like, hey, you need to pay your fee, and we're like, well, we're gonna only be here a couple minutes, we're just trying to stretch our legs kind of a thing. Well, you know, you need to pay your fee. And I was like, I get it, it's a state park, they, you know, we park there, there's certain fees and stuff. So we're like, okay, we'll just leave. But it sucked. One, because there wasn't snow, and there's usually snow but that's okay, you know, can't control the weather, but you know, kind of disappointing that happened because I wanted to hike and walk around, but I was able to take a cute picture with Milo, and then right now we're on the way back to, or actually not on the way back, but on the way to my grandma's. So yeah, that's where we're at, back in the car again, but that's okay. At least today's drive was only like 3 hours, so it was a short one, and we got to see family and stuff like that.